We're sisters. There's 4 of us.
You look for certain qualities like honesty in a person, and God keeps showing you that that person is not honest.
What you got?
Okay.
No.
That still wasn't enough for all that big booty.
Hey y'all, what's up? I'm here with my sisters.
I'm Mercedes.
I'm Erica.
I'm Sonia.
Before we jump into this video, my sister Erica, she has a healing journal, so she's just going to tell you a little bit about that.
My healing journal is called Her Divine Space. You can purchase it on Amazon. My sister will link it below once the video was done. It's basically a journal. There's no particular way to use it. You can just use it as you need to, whether you start at the beginning of the journal or towards the end of the journal. I think it's just something that anybody can use that's going through anything traumatic, or if they just need healing and positivity in their life.
We're going to start with the first question. And Simone, her name is Mercedes, but her middle name is Simone. So we call her Simone. She's going to start with the first question.
Okay. Our first question is, how old are you? I'm 32.
And I'm 42.
38?
47.
Who is the tallest?
I'm 5'7" and some change.
I'm 5'4".
I'm 5'7" and some change.
Oh, well, I gotta be 5'6" then.
Who got in trouble a lot as a kid?
Let's skip that one.
Yeah, Simone. Simone. Yep.
Let's skip question 3.
Do I have tattoos? Yes, I have 6.
I don't have any.
And I don't have any.
1, 2.
That's gonna change soon though.
3, 4, 5. I have 5 tattoos. Who sings the best?
Simone.
Simone.
Y'all want me to hear the note for y'all already?
No. Yeah.
I wasn't doing it no way. No.
Woo, woo, woo.
I can't sing. No, I can't sing. I could just probably like harmonize a little bit, but that's it. I gotta hear somebody else sing.
Who takes the longest to get ready? I think Erica.
I would say Erica too.
No. Well, Sonya moves kind of fast. When we say like we finna go somewhere, she'll get it done. So yeah, Erica, because she got to do the brows.
And I'm just plain Jane.
Can't argue with that. Who's the most sensitive? Sonya.
I would say me.
Or
Sonya first, Erica second, me third, and Simone last.
Yeah.
That's because she be down and balanced. Yeah. That's the no limit soldier.
But I can get that way now.
Yeah.
Hey, now like don't get it twisted now.
Yeah, they can. And them the ones you ought to be scared of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's the most spoiled?
Simone. Yeah.
Definitely Simone.
Always have.
Yo.
Yeah, all 3 got me spoiled though.
Everybody.
Because I'm the baby, so they all 3 got me spoiled. Who's the best cook?
Simone.
I'll say
I
Simone.
take that. Toya, listen, Erica is a pasta cooker. Sonya is a chicken cooker. Yeah. And I'm just an all-around cooker, but Toya can cook good too.
Yeah, I think when it comes to cooking every single thing, she know how to cook.
Yeah.
She pretty much cooks, and it always tastes good.
Because I call her every week and ask her to cook stuff for us.
Sonya makes some bomb chicken.
Toya makes good cabbages too.
Yes. And Erica, like I said, you the pasta.
Yes.
Like you can make pasta and soup.
Yes.
What are you most grateful for in this season of life?
I'm most grateful for just life itself. Like even I know the ups and downs. I'm definitely grateful for the downs because I think that's what gets you through life. So life period all around is what I'm grateful for.
And this season particularly for me, I am grateful for happiness. And everything that makes me happy because it took me a long time to get here. And so I am just grateful that I am in a space of peace and that I can enjoy my kids and my family. I'm just very, very happy this season.
And I'm most grateful for life itself and the understanding that I have throughout the trials and tribulations and everything that I've been through. So it's a learning process, but mostly I'm grateful to be here, for life and being able to sit here and talk with you guys on this day with my sisters.
Who's the quietest?
Toya.
Me.
Oh, yeah.
Toya.
Toya.
Yeah. Toya, definitely quiet. Oh Lord, why all these questions about me?
Who's the loudest?
Simone.
Oh, again.
I told you this. I think they centered the questions around me, y'all. Do you have kids? Yes, I have 3 beautiful kids that I love so much, and I just got a fur baby. So, actually, I guess I could say 4 because I count him as my kid too, my fur baby.
And I don't have any kids.
I have 2. I have a son and a daughter. My daughter is 13 and my son is 7. No more.
Now I have 2. My daughter and my son. My daughter is
oh, you're an empty nester.
5.
Oh,
Mikey is 22. So like now I'm an empty nester and I'm loving it.
I can't wait.
I get lonely sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Do you get along with each other's partners? Yes.
Yeah.
We stay in our lane, mind our business, and most of all, we all respect each other. That's one of the most important things is respecting each other.
Respect. Yeah, I think that pretty much answers for all of us. I mean, if they love them, I love them.
How do you deal with negative energy and negative people in your life? It took some growing. It took a while for me to get here, but how I deal with negative people or negative energy, I don't. Simple. I don't. The end.
I definitely don't. I mean,
I don't.
Wow.
But that takes growth.
Yes.
It
That
definitely
takes a lot of growth.
It comes with time.
It come a big time.
Mm-hmm.
I used to want to match energy, but then I realized sometimes you can't do that. You just gotta ignore people.
It's because it's a waste of energy.
You gotta let God deal with
And
them.
I'm pretty good at ignoring people and staying in my lane and getting in my own little zone and just tuning them out, because if I responded to every single thing that I heard and saw, it would be, oh my God.
And then it's draining.
Yeah, it is.
It's draining. It takes too much out of you. So
very much so.
No.
You have to be careful who you have in your life, your surroundings, environment. All those things matter. Pray for them and keep it moving.
And cut out trauma bonding. A lot of y'all may not be familiar with that, but it's when 2 people come together and they bond over negativity, or they bond over maybe their dislike for another person. That's not good. So you have to leave people alone like that. And then like Toya said, it's your surroundings and the people that are in your circle. If friends and family, if people are draining you, and if people are, you know what I'm saying, like every time they come around it's something negative, you can love people all day and all night, but you can love them from a distance. And if they are not bringing anything positive into your life, then you can dismiss them. And I mean, you still have love for them. They just gotta go.
What advice will you give about making decisions as it relates to choosing the right spouse, the right job, the right place to live? Could you answer?
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
This right here is an important one. I remember just recently I read a YouVersion Bible app. It's a really good app, and they talked about spying out the land. So one thing that it says is to spy out the land, and what they mean is that you have to take a look at what you're getting yourself into. So take a look at your environment, surroundings, qualities, characteristics, and behaviors of people. Not just people, but the environment too. If you look for certain qualities like honesty in a person, and God keeps showing you that that person is not honest, that's a red flag for you. People do change, and people can change, but are they changing? And is this environment, person, place, or thing in alignment with what you want in your life? And is it in alignment with what God wants for you? Another thing is you have to think about if this person, place, thing, environment, situation does not change in the future, will I be okay with those things not changing? Because, you know, you can go by what a person presents to you in the beginning, whether they're showing you in the beginning. It doesn't always mean that it's going to stay like that. But you have to ask yourself, if it does not change, will you be okay with that?
Right.
What advice would you give about divorce and co-parenting? Never been through it, never been in the shoes of either one of them, but to women, even men sometimes, you know, you got the wrong end of the stick. I mean, I commend y'all on that because I know it has to be rough. Like, I just think about it as if it ever did happen to me. I have thought about it plenty of times if it ever did happen to me. No matter which way it happened, even if your spouse just passed away or whatever, it's still something that I know that is a hard process. It has to be a hard process. I'm pretty sure, Erica, you better relate to this and tell them like more. Now,
I would say first and foremost, you always have to put the kids first.
I agree.
Remove yourself. One thing that we have to realize first and foremost about divorce is between parent A and parent B. Has nothing to do with the kids.
Nothing.
And one of the things that I had to learn was I had to remove myself from that situation, because this me speaking on divorce, just in general, because the kids, like I said, the kids are going to come first. As long as you keep that the primary focus, all else is great. Obviously, yes, the divorce when it comes to both parents hurts and it's traumatizing. But when you can keep the kids first and keep a level of respect for one another, it flows better. As far as co-parenting, again, I would say keep the kids first. I co-parent extremely well with my kid's father, and there is never, really any back and forth about who gonna get them this holiday, who gonna get. We flow, and I think that not only do we flow, we communicate. On top of that, when your kids do get older, like my 13-year-old, my daughter, we talk, because communication is it's very important to both myself, them, and their dad. Like, we don't ever want them to feel like they're not included on any decision making that we make.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but when I see you co-parent, it looks like it makes life so much easier.
It does.
When co-parenting is like at the right peak. I have seen co-parenting in friends where it falls, and like you can see it in the kids. And when you at the right, when you at the right stance, everything just flows good. Like it ain't no problems. So that's good that y'all.
It took a while. It takes a while to get there, because you have two different households, right? So you have, one parent may have one set of rules, and then the other parent may have another set of rules, and we battle with that. I'm a very transparent person. We battled with that for a little while. So what we had to do was come together and say, hey, this is what I do in my home. This is what I do at our home. And so that, I'm not gonna lie, that shaped my kids, like their education, their prayer life. It shaped it very, very well. And I'm talking about, like, it's just, it made life so much easier that we could be on one accord. Now, we're not going to always see eye to eye, and we're not going to always be on one accord, but we communicate. He get a level of understanding on his behalf, and then I get a level of understanding on my behalf. Like I say, it's not going to always be 100% on both ends, but we try.
And you know what you said about the how y'all, one thing may go in one house and one thing go in this house. But you gotta look at it. It happened in the house that's together. When you said about coming with a mutual agreement of how we're gonna do this, that happens in a whole house. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that Erica didn't have to go through what I went through. So it was totally different, and she probably learned a whole lot from on the outside looking in on my situation that I had to deal with when my kids were growing up. I'm just so, I'm elated that she can, and they can get along, and everybody have a good, relationship, and everything works.
Yeah. How do you feel about cutting people out of your life? Sometimes you hand people the scissors. Do right by people. People want to protect their peace, their spiritual, emotional, and mental health. And if that means not having a certain person in your life, then that's what you have to do for yourself. You can cut somebody off and not want them in your life and forgive them and go on about your life and be happy. You don't have to have any hard feelings or anything. So it doesn't always mean that, oh, it's hard feelings because I cut you off. If you made a decision to do wrong by that person, they have a right to make a decision to not have you in their life.
And then also realizing you don't owe everybody an explanation as to why you decide to cut them out of your life.
That's right.
You don't, like, everything doesn't require closure. Everything doesn't require explanation. When you're ready to be done, you're ready to be done. As long as you know your reasoning as to why you cut that person off, then just something simple as, hey, like, I love you, but that's it.
Yeah.
And you can go on by,
as long as
go
you're
on by your
making
way.
peace with yourself about any situation, you're good. Like I
Mhm.
said, I can let it go and I can move on. Because life is too short.
Thank y'all for watching this video. Let us know if you want us to do another one and if you have any more questions. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hey y'all.
We're sisters.
Hi.
There's 4 of us.
Y'all,
Okay.
have y'all been looking over here
Wait. No.
or over here
I've been looking at.
at the lens?
Yes,
Y'all-
flip
y'all
it around though,
flip
because
it
I glance over there and look every now and then.
Okay.
So yeah, just flip it around so I
That
won't.
means I can look.
Abby, make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
it's not like blurry. It's not blurry or anything.
Oh, that was really nice.
Okay. You said it is still going right.
Still
Abby, I like you behind the camera, girl.
Mhm. Remove yourself, because a lot of times the situation.
You can't make him stop playing with his toy now.
No, it's just that some of like he knows.
Abby be too. We hungry too. All right, y'all.
Time to go eat.
I need to
know.
call Mama and see if the food.
Yeah. Y'all, that was
That
good.
was good.
It's
I'm
still
enjoying
good.
it.
Oh, okay.
But my toes is so cold.
Oh yeah, mine got cold as we were sitting there.